This is game 4 from January 4th. This is a game where basically the Shiki just sits in the middle on the island of Echo 6 the entire game. Um, I believe I mentioned this to the players in this game, like, if Shiki's just sitting in that slot and they don't have anything heavy over there that can actually hit you, just back up off the island. Reposition, I think it would have been entirely possible for Des Moines to reposition to Foxtrot 7, the bigger island southwest of C, or even for um, the Novo to move in such a way that he could get shots into C. I just didn't understand why it seemed like it was impossible to coordinate the radar at a time where at least two ships could shoot the Spee. I mean, we had the early advantage with the destroyer dying very quickly at sea. And then, as I've already pointed out, we'll see at Foxtrot 2 the small misplay there. I'm not going to keep hammering that, I'm sorry. It was just a good example. Uh, Definitely not meant to hammer Diamond himself. I felt like I had to go see. They were pushing. It seemed like a pretty good opportunity to get some shots and kill them one by one, basically, as they came in. But for whatever reason, we just couldn't get shots, and they kind of waited on the island. She just kept shooting our cruiser. Spee was also incredibly annoying. I feel like he got away with murder there and shouldn't have been able to. And I questioned whether or not, okay, maybe I shouldn't have gone down south to sea to shoot at the pushers, but instead just rolled up the Shiki and just went for the broad on him. I don't think Gearing should have gone quite where he did here. He does spot Conde, which is nice. I just feel like this was super high risk. I don't know how much damage he eats there, probably a lot. Again, you're moving into an area where you can, if you sat where you were, you'd still see everything. You might miss the Conde a little bit, but ultimately we would have ended up seeing him.
Spotter returning to ship.
Our victory is in sight.
Ship is on fire. Torpedo, astern. Problem solved, sir.
I think there was just too much concern from Pogo to shoot the Conde here, rather than repositioning to avoid shots from Shiki and keep C secured.
Ship is on fire.
Definitely a lack of objective play here, but you also would have been playing needfully selfish so that the Shiki couldn't kill you. I mean, he wouldn't have been able to do anything until he
Ship
rolled
is on fire.
in. And this would have been long before Jacksonville rolled down.
Torpedoes, direct front.
And
Problem
Conde,
solved, sir.
depending on how you were on the island, wouldn't have been able to really
The ship is on fire.
fucking nail you or anything. Not without getting nailed himself from me. And then Bravo more or less ends up in a stalemate, so I would argue that despite some of the silly plays at Bravo, C lost it. My decision making, everybody else over there, unfortunately we lost it. And again, I apologize for how pissed off I was last night. Like, sick as shit. I've got my kids. Well, I've got my son. My wife's was taking care of my daughter, but so very distracting. And then I got disconnected trying to call in a gearing, which absolutely capable of doing, but you come back and you're gone. I don't even know how that replay is going to look. You're just fucking dead. It's incredibly aggravating.